Last caller of the day, Minister responsible for women and gender equity and the MHA for Harbour Grace Portagrave. Harbour Grace Portagrave and Harbour Grace. There's two Harbour Graces in there. So that was a typo, Pam Parsons, but you've got about 3 minutes. So and you want to talk about the post office.
Harbour Grace Portagrave, and as a matter of fact, yes, Tim. Unfortunately, I'm not calling in, in the most serious of moods today, because Canada Post have really created certainly quite the mess here for residents of Spaniards Bay as well as residents of Harbour Grace. I'm sure you're familiar with the issue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Of course, as we know, the business that housed those mailboxes closed, and it's no longer an option. So they've reverted mail from Spaniards Bay to Harbour Grace. And I will say, the calls that I'm receiving, I know NP Kim MacDonald's receiving as well, because as we know, Federal Canada Post is certainly a federal Crown corporation. So we've had a couple of meetings with the town. I'm in consistent conversations with the town as well as the MP. And I also had a message from the federal minister, Minister Tassi, saying that they have indeed reached out to this Crown corporation, Canada Post, to urge them to get this problem fixed and ultimately determine a long-term solution. But long story short, residents of Spaniards Bay are having to go line up in Harbour Grace, and of course, and I'm being sent pictures of long lineups in this weather. As well as the residents of Harbour Grace are also inconvenienced. So I just want to add my voice to this. I'm the provincial rep, so I can simply be an advocate, as I've been doing. So Canada Post, you can do better, especially this time of year. The seniors also, we have a lot of seniors in both towns in Spaniards Bay. That also poses another challenge for seniors to get down to get their services. So again, it just couldn't come at a worse time of year. Christmas time, and as we know, Santa relies on Canada Post to help with those very important.
Well, you can only take so much in the sleigh, right, Pam? Even the sleigh's pretty. So, just very quick, final question, because as I say, I do have to go, and you've been in this business, how that works.
Yes.
Any sense that you will get a resolution? Because to be fair, as you know, this is not just happening in Harbour Grace; it's happening all over the country. And Canada Post are often reticent to reopen or change what they've done.
Well, the latest message I received was from the town manager, Mr. Tony Ryan, in Spaniards Bay, and he has another meeting now scheduled with a Canada Post official for Wednesday. So I'm waiting on some updates, as is the town, and of course all residents. But again, my heart goes out to people who have to stand out in this, wait for their packages, and also those workers, those Canada Post local workers. That extra burden has been put on them to help sort this situation, and as well as the residents of Harbour Grace. So two towns have been let down significantly by Canada Post, unfortunately. So again, I'm calling on them to do, let's do better.
All right. Well, we'll leave it there. I will give Canada Post some credit, not for this particular decision, but they have gotten better at getting delivery down, and they've done well on that over the last 2 years with the pandemic. But as you say, when it's hurting a community and two communities that have relied heavily on their services, you need to think about what you're doing. Thanks for the call, Pam.
Merry Christmas, Tim, to you and your family, and take good care.
All right, you too, Pam. Take care.